Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith, the Black Channel here at Ticker Talker, and we got a ton of inside weeks. If we go to SPY here, not in the SPY, but SPY does this, once again, taking out the highs, just cranking so far into exhaustion risk again, going into the highs and after last week. Here, the 2-2, and then these two become an outside bar of this, so we'll see if we stay up there or not. QQQ's the real interest here because it's a ton of inside weeks in the Qs, and so if I go through some and you're like, hey, how about that one? There's a ton of them, so just know that. And the thing about it is that we are closer to taking out the high, right, than we are the low, but that's why we let them open. Still watching that monthly. And now coming back up, look at this, Dogeland, 3 months. Look at this range. That's not good. But once again, if we can get this down here below 310.88 again, the fun starts again. If we go to the small cappers, no problems here, boy. Boom, another 2-monther to the upside. Great week for it last week. The 2-2, bam, these become an outside bar of all that you see. Exhaustion risk going into the highs. If you go to TLT, TLT having all sorts of problems. One inside week and down. And still falling ever since the month. Here, inside month and down, still going. If we go to VXX, time to melt into oblivion. Maybe if we can keep blasting all these things inside weeks, you might finally get down to reverse split land, but we got a little bit more room on that. Go to the Dow Jones Diamonds, they did their job. More new highs after the weekly. Did the 3-2-2, that's what we look for, and there it is. If you go to Boeing, just had a nice week, and a lot of these opening up stocks and comebackers are coming back. So, up above all this stuff, just a little expando. We'll see if it can finally get outside of this here. If we go to Cat Tractor, just more blasted into the highs. So there's a lot of exhaustion risk out there too, but that's what we looked for last week, 2-2-2, and these become an outside bar of all that. No problems there. If we go to CRM, there's your inside weaker. So, triangle out and triangle out. Now, how do you get outside of this thing? That's going to be interesting in CRM. Disney, potential rev strat to the downside, so we'll see if that comes back in because they have an outside week here. The 3-1, and it did. It hit magnitude. Of course, it's going to re-break that or try and come back through. If we go to Honeywell, and Honeywell on the week, 2-2-2, and on the month, giving you this. Here, the inside month to the upside, 2-1-2 on the month, looking to go into the highs. If we go to IBM, a little slow here, but it is 3-1-2 on the month with triple M to keep an eye on those. If we go to Nike, and Nike trying to go 1-bar rev strat back into the outside month, and so last week did this. Here, takes this slight lower low than the 2-2 back up, so we'll see if there's any more in the tank in Nike. Go to Johnny John. Here in the healthcare is getting interesting. Johnny John, inside week, and we know it was trying to go month and down, but now it can come back in for the rev strat up in here because UNH still working this 2-2, trying to come up onto this stuff because you got some of those others we're watching taking care of business. ANTM does the 3-2-2, Cigna. Here goes 3-1-2, blasting into the highs. So we're still keeping an eye on Humana here, 3-2-2. You can also keep an eye on Centene, which is slightly there, the 2-2, and Molina Health. The old Randy Jackson. Here's a 2-2-2 after the failed rev strat in here. So we'll see how that goes. And if we go to the transports, more blasting into the highs as airlines and things start to recover. Delta here. And Delta, still inside month. It gives us the inside week. Still real close. Not a lot of magnitude on that, but you can watch them all. JetBlue's coming up. Start like that 2-2-2 style. So we'll see. If we go to CHRW on the month. Still 3-1-2 and still got some magnitude to come up and take that out. If we go to CSX, all these rails still going. Still 3-1-2 here above 93.63. Watching Union Pac as well. Trying to get out of these things. If they start to heat up, you got UPS here. Still trying to come up on this month. Above 168.23, almost there. FedEx poking up just a little bit, 2-2 directional. We could use some reversals. We don't have them. Go to XLU. And XLU just stuck in all this still, so is what it is. Back and forth she goes. And last week had a nice little 2-2 reversal week back into this mess here. If we go to financials, XLF blasting into the highs. KRE still RevStrat year and inside week and up last week, so all that kind of stuff. Still blasting because you got like stuff like JP Morgan here. The month took it out, went to the highs. Bank of America did too. Triangle Mountain going back to the highs, so you can see if Citicorp can make it all the way up to here. We've got Wells Fargo still well off all of its highs. You've got BK still plenty of room to get back to it. This thing's been a lot higher. And U.S. Bank here still got some more room for these tries that they all want to try all of them out. If we go to some of the insurers' names, you see the PGR here. Triangle out, 2 back to the upside, and you can watch that Allstate here. And there was a nice 2 on the month. It's got some more room for some highs. We'll see if they continue up on that. If we go to XLE just stalls out a little bit on the week, but a lot of these things, are still hanging around. XOP and OIH, some doji stuff for the week. So plenty of inside weeks over there too. You can keep an eye on Devon. You've got Fang Energy. You've got LPI, little guy, still coming out of the ashes after the reverse split, and that was a nice weeker, 2-1-2. And once again, these reverse splitters, all sorts of fun if they can get these things cranking, right? If we go to MRO, just another inside week. Think about some of these things. They're closer to taking out the downside, but we'll see. That's why we play the game. If we go to Murphy Oil, Momo Hammer with NBR. Here, doing that's another reverse split. Fun one. Oxy, inside week. PXD, Momo Hammer, Rig, inside month and up. Yep, it's true. SM. And SM inside Momo Hammer, and that's also been a lot higher, up to the 90s. So we'll see if they all keep coming back. Let's go to XRT Retail. And XRT we know is going to be skewed because of GameStop, right? But you did get that 3-1-2 a little bit, and that week to go 3-1-2 upper with the GameStopper. And the GameStop, it's got some distance to not be an inside week, and so the apes could be a little trouble if they start going into price discovery here and get RevStratted right out the chute on Monday morning, so you can keep an eye on that. If we go to AAP month here, hits magnitude, but it is still 3-1-2, and it's been higher in the past. Some of these crappy retailers coming back here. CHS, Chico's, inside month to the upside. This thing avoided bankruptcy, I believe, and it's been a lot higher if they can turn this thing around. DG, Hammers, Dollar Tree, still trying to go outside on the month in this thing, and here's that daily try that we've been watching. Like so. So see if there's any more to that. If we go to Five Below, and Five Below gives us the weekly 3-1er. If we go to Home Depot, it gave us the 2-2 back up last week that we were looking for, and sets up potential outside month there, coming back through all this stuff. If we go to Nordstrom, and Nordstrom inside month to the upside, a little more magnitude on that with Macy's inside month and up after last week's inside week and up, and Friday's inside day and up. If we go to Lulu, and Lulu's trying to go green on the month after trying to go out a little bit and going inside on the week. If we go to Walgreens, Walgreens had a nice 2-2 reversal here. Got a little more room to try and take this thing at 54.97. Once again, used to be somebody a lot higher. Walgreens, TJ Maxx. And TJ Maxx goes inside week after triangle out. See if we can come back up on this 3. If we go to Under Armour, it's like seeing a lot of these crappy guys coming out of the ashes, and now you got this inside week, so we'll see. Once again, Under Armour been a lot higher. If we go to IBB inside week, Labu inside week, so there's that. AbbVie, It's tightening up and not really doing anything, but it is an inside week to potential break an inside month. They start to pick it up a little bit. If we go to ABMD, monthly is down. Inside month to the downside, now an inside week to see if it sets up the rev strat or can continue that downside. Abbott Labs, another inside week. And right now, still a 2 down on the month. Here, if they want to keep bringing it in. If we go to AERI, still inside month to the upside. Used to be somebody trying to get out of this daily mess. It's not an easy hold in here. This has been a little choppy. This is inside month and up still. Go to ALNY. Here, inside week. And mother bar problem, so it could go back up or reconfirm the inside month break to the downside. ARNA here, trying to triangulate out and come back up. Now you just have an inside weaker, like so, and you can see the try like this, like that here, if it's just trying to get out of there. If we go to EXAS, another inside week, and trying to get back, see if we can try back through this kind of stuff in here. Daily, potential 222 to come back through the previous range. Monthly, still trying to go inside month to the downside, so there could be more expando. We'll see. There's a lot of that kind of stuff going on out there. Eyes. This thing's been moving all over the place, so if we can get some more good setups, that was nice. 2-2 back up on this thing, just a thing that's moving around. GILD, what is the matter with you, boy? Ugh. Ugh. Monthly, still inside month, but getting closer to taking this out here. That's below 61.39. If you go to RDUS and go to your daily, see if it's going to finish off this try. And this is another used to be somebody. There you go. If we go to NVCR, 2 down on the month. The week, inside week, if they want to try and bring that back up. IRTC. Pounded, right? But now potential 2-2 weaker back into the trash. They took out the mother bar, and that's a 3. So this would be back into the old 3 on a 2-2 back up if they want to forgive this thing. Still month and down as right now. The question is, can it set up the rev strat or not? Or is there any hope? We'll see. Moderna. And Moderna still flirting with a 2-month down here at 136. And handily inside week. If we go to tech, just like the Qs, you got a ton of inside weeks. You got XLKs inside on the week. Here, SMH is not, but a lot of the SMHers are. And it's just a 2 down, so potential 2-2 back up if they want to start blasting. Still red on the month, though, and so keeping an eye on that stuff here. If you re-break just like this, Qsters. So we'll see. If we go to the Facebook, doing nothing. This thing's stuck. This thing is just stuck in here. So day trading only at this point. If you go to Amazon, and Amazon's stuck, but trying to come back up here a little bit in the weekly, inside week, stuck in the tight triangle business forever so far. Netflix had some news to pop it around a little bit, but it's still slight month to the downside. Mother bar issues all over the place there. Google. Doge doing nothing on the month, right? So there's that. If we go to NVIDIA, a little more triangulation over here. Boy, they chopping them up, but good in here. So good chance going. Let's see here. Go to weekly. 2-2. So just looking like the semis if they want to triangulate out and keep triangulating. If we go to Adobe just closer to the 2 down, 2 up. After a little stop them out down in here. Monthly still red, so I want to be aware of that. But they did stop all these guys out if they want to try and bring it back. If we go to analog devices, just almost all the semis, inside weakers, tight try business this here, taking them out and taking them out. If we go to Autodesk, potential 2-2 if they want to bring it back up or stay down on the month here, inside to the downside month. We go to AI, and this thing's been getting pummeled, and new issue. Takes out the lows, though, and this thing can move around. You got a nice little inside week there. If we go to AMD, once again, potential 2-2 back up, or re-break on the the lows of the last month, all that kind of stuff. looking similar. Appen inside week, and we know this baby can move. Setting up the rev strat week, monther, or the rebreak. AVGO. AVGO, monthly, we're working on that 2 down, but now hammer time back into an old 3 if they want to bring this back up. AVLR. And you can see this, higher highs, lower lows, and potential 2-2 back up. Or, like so much, the rebreaks of the month. If we go to AYX. AYX, still 3-2 monther down. And inside week, if they want to bring it back, or measured move of death, go to BABA. BABA, on the week, closer to being Momo Shooter on the Rev Strat month. Here, so it's still Rev Strat on the month so far, BABA. Coop. And Coop, see if they triangle them out. You got your higher high, you got your lower low in your monthly. It is red on the month. And so far, weekly, not close to taking that 2-2 just yet. So we'll see how that plays out. We go to the CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike, handily inside week. Triple D, inside week, trying to fight back. Etsy, here, 3-1 on the week. GoDaddy. GoDaddy, inside week near the lows, and trying to come back on this monthly try like this here. So we'll see if there's more to it in GoDads. If we go to Groupon, the old used to be somebody sitting there inside week just kind of rotting away. We'll see if they want to pick that up again. Net, triangle the out and triangle the out and inside week. If they want to bring that back up, if we go to SQ, handily inside week. KLAC in the semis, potential 2-2-2. If we go MU, 3-1. Corvo, 3-1. Some tight ranges in there, but we'll see. 3-1s always get our attention, right? Okta, Octa, inside, so we'll see if it gets worse because it's still Rev Strat month. Here, all right, and go to Overstock. Overstock just getting a little messy in here. But you can see this monthly try inside of all this kind of business in here, but it does go inside week. Like so. Go to Palo Alto. Palo Alto, inside week, tight try business is this. So does it expand? Because you still have that monthly rev strat if they want to keep it repeat. Shopee. Shop, either re-break the month, but inside week. Like so. TTWO. Hammer time on the week if they want to bring that back up or keep falling down off the monthly. The team. Team inside week, all right, and precarious months, all right. So if we get all these things to break to the downside, that would be kind of fun. But a lot of things closer to the highs. TTD coming all the way back inside week. If we go to ZM, potential 3-2-2 week if they want to bring this back up or re-rev strat the month, like so. W, inside month and up. Now you got an inside week if they want to try and get out of that. All right, if we go to just a few more here. Okay, if we go to ADS, still coming up on those weeks. Still, that used to be something monther and still climbing up this thing, so still going. We go to AMSC, trying to go outside monther. Inside week, see if you can come back through all this kind of stuff into here. Nice pivot machine gunner there on the weekly if you can take that out. American Tire coming back, and we know we've been watching this daily try for a while. Like so. So coming up on that, you can watch CCI and S-Back Tower are all together. Here they come a little bit. If we go to AYI, now, there used to be somebody inside month and upper. If we go to Billy Baru, and Billy's still 2 down in the month shooter, and now potential hammer if they want to try and bring that back up. If we go to Blink, and Blink, it's inside week closer to taking up the upside. If we go to Borg Warner, still month and upper, trying to try Expando, like so. See if we get more out of that. Go to ConAgra. ConAgra, inside month to the upside, been higher, so that's still working so far. CCJ. CCJ, inside week 3-1. Carnival Cruise, you got the 3-1 weaker. How's RCL doing? Inside, so we can watch them cruise ships. If we go to FLR Fleur, and that is inside month to the upside, like so. If we go, and also used to be somebody, FSLR, we get the Solars. Inside week there, I think CSIQ. Yeah, how's SunPower? All inside weeks, there's Solars. Carvana. Carvana, 3-2 down if they want to go blasting back to the highs on the 3-2 too. If we go to GPRE. GPRE, also a 3-1er on the week. Dish. And Dish, trying to come up here. Monthly, trying to get out of all this kind of stuff here, because we have seen, the Discas and the Viacoms of the world just really ripping here. So we'll see if anything comes out of the Dishy. With Bitcoin going, you go down the food chain a little bit, DTEA. Inside weaker. If we go to EQIX and the REITs, and they are trying to go them out, but good in this one. And you can see here on the monthly, trying to go 3-2 back through here. So daily. Got yourself a pretty big try here if they want to bring this thing back. Like so. There you go. Nice big juicy try for you. EQIX. If you go to EXPI, inside weak after getting hit pretty hard here. So we'll see what comes of that. We go to TAL, and has not hit magnitude. It's got some distance not to be an inside weak, but just missed magnitude here on the 3-2-2 month. We can keep an eye on that, see how that goes. If we go to JD, JD still 2-2 down here on the month, and weekly Momo Shooter if they want to keep pounding this thing. Oh yeah, JKS Solar, inside week. Trying to see if we can get back into this big old try. That would be something. If we go to Lemonade, inside week, we know this thing can move around, or if it can go down, it would still be inside month and down. If we go to LVS, and LVS is kind of stuck on the month, but you do have your 3-1 weaker. If we go to MCO, still slightly month to the upper, 3-1. Tenneco. And Tenneco trying to go inside month and up here. Over 1275, you're almost there, so we can keep an eye on that and see if that breaks. We go to Plug. Plug trying to get back into the inside month with the inside week. Neo. Neo, nice inside week after trying to get that. Whirlpool, still 3-1-2 on the month. Here with some more magnitude to go. Polaris, inside month and up. PII. Letter X. Steel still coming up. It's got a little bit more magnitude on this, and we know steel used to be somebody. We'll see. PPG, still a 3-2-2 on the month. NNOX. And this baby can move as well. And you got your nice inside week. And Tesla's. Tesla's hard to tell what that is, but it is trying to come back up where all those bad ticks occurred, so a little choppy in there. But if you go to daily, you'll see this here. Potential 1, 2, 2. RevStrat, take all these guys out. So we'll see. Lots of inside weeks need to break. So we're going to let them open here, and then we'll play it how we see it. That's going to do it for today. I'm up for this Mr. Black Channel here at Ticker Tiger.